Welcome back to Minecraft Feedback Review. Today we're going to be going over the ones that are under review already. We're going to start at the top, bed sheet with banner designs. Banners have been a great feature in Minecraft and recently will be linked, already voted for this. We linked with waypoints for remembering locations. Amazing for what? Oh, this is old, 2018. Yeah, Bedrock still doesn't have that. Which we mentioned in the last video. Beds introduced new colors not long ago, making room designing even more enjoyable. Something else. Combine both banner and bed into bed sheets, giving players ability to change. Obviously, I already voted for this, so I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. I think it'll be cool, just extra customization. Maybe have some cool designs on the bed. Not an immediate priority, but it would be cool to see down the line. Fruit trees and bushes. I think I may have voted for this one already. I did. Yeah, pretty simple here. Include bushes with berries and trees, specific fruits. Just more variation in foods in the game. More things to farm. Just in general. 4 out of 5. Palm and coconut trees. Oh, this one's not under review. I didn't review it last time, so I'm gonna go over it this time anyway. I thought this one was under review. Yes, I voted for this. I really want to see palm trees. I don't really care about the coconuts. I just want palm trees. I think palm trees look nice. 5 out of 5. Volcano Biome. A hot biome that has lava, magma, and cooled lava block. These mountains would be the tallest of the game, with the lava level at Y150 and crater edge at Y200. This volcano will be huge and take up the entire biome. I already voted for this. The volcano would erupt every so often once. Yeah, I don't know if that's really... is that even possible for them to do? I don't know. It would have many lava falls. Villages exist on the side, unless maybe they added some kind of new block that spews lava. Villages exist on the side of the crater that is not on the eruption side. Snow also exists on the eruption side. I mean, just like a rare volcano biome would be cool. Just like a mountain that's has lava in it. I think that would be a cool idea. Voted for it. 4 out of 5. What? Admin note. Discuss backpacks implementations here. Please keep your feedback. Okay, there's nothing even there. This kind of sounds like the new, what do they call them? The bundles. I mean, that's kinda, sorta. Maybe that's what they went with instead of backpacks, the bundles. I mean, they didn't, there's nothing else here. Maybe they deleted it, I don't know. Nothing really to go on. I voted for it, just, more inventory space is cool. I get 3.5 out of 5. What is Heather Shade Lights Expert Mode? Whoa, this is a long one. Hold up. Okay, more and more players are being spoon-fed resources without the forced progression string of events being expanded. Due to this, the game is getting easier. Over time, I've started accumulating ideas related to difficulty that I'd like to see in Minecraft. Combat this. The hard difficulty didn't feel as hard for me as well no more, as it's basically an upscaled normal. For a bigger impact, there must be drastic changes, which is why some of these ideas would feel a bit absurd if they were implemented in vanillas. Base difficulties. Here are some ideas about a hypothetical expert mode that I came up with over the last few weeks. Note that by expert mode I mean separate toggle in the world creation screen, different from the difficulty options that exist in the pause menu. Overall AI pathfinding improvements allow pathfinding to account for gaps that the mob can jump over. I think this should just be part of the game, normally. I don't think this should be part of a higher difficulty. I think just overall better AI and pathfinding is a good thing to have in the game. Suggestion 2, new target pursuing algorithm. Mobs magically know the exact location of their targets if they have them targeted, and if said target is still in the radius. Sounds quite illogical, doesn't it? Let's change it. Again, I think this is something that should be part of the base game, not a higher difficulty. Suggestion 3, unique mob abilities. Okay, this sounds like something that would be good for expert mode. Due to this being expert mode, we are assuming the players know how most all mobs work. Playing for a long time, the same dull mobs that all work similarly might be quite boring. Okay, creepers light their fuse and sprint to the target once they find one. They could also jump. Oh, that sounds really difficult. I mean, yeah, this would be for a higher difficulty. That's fine. I mean, I don't know if I would want to play on that difficulty, but, you know, if somebody wants to play on it, it sounds interesting. Okay, skeletons and other ranged bipedal mobs would use different blocks, perhaps even mobs as cover. Okay. That sounds like pretty advanced AI there. Zombies with no weapons in their hands can tackle grab the player. Shaking your mouse horizontally will free the player from the grip. Endermen would dodge more using their teleports. Also, if the player is hiding in a 2-block high tunnel, Enderman pursuing said player would attempt to quickly pick up and throw away from the ceiling blocks of the tunnel, turning into a 3-block height to which they can get to the player. Wouldn't that require them to be able to pick up things they normally can't pick up? I don't know if I like that. That could lead to griefing-ish of your builds if they can grab extra things. Owner Guardians would periodically charge up and shoot out big continuous beams that follow a player at a slow rotation speed for a few seconds. Using a new swimming mechanic is advised to dodge said beam. Yeah, I don't know. Zombie pigmen would be a hive mind, allowing them to spread the last known location of their targets from above mentioned new target pursuing algorithm to any nearby zombie pigmen with the same target. Don't they already kind of all come after you if one comes after you? Phantoms would turn temporarily invisible prior to death, leaving only their eyes visible. Yeah. Spiders would be able to walk on ceilings with appropriately adjusted pathfinding. Okay, yeah. Drown would attempt to drown the player if they were close enough to grab the player's legs. Note that some things that wouldn't fit in Vanilla's basic difficulties can fit in expert mode. I don't know how that even works. Is there a way to escape? I don't know. Beasts would be able to break certain weak blocks such as wooden planks. Cobblestone or stone with their current head extending animation. However, this would only be used if there's no path. Slimes and magma cubes would knock back players when hitting them. Don't pick a fight with them near a cliff. Losers would participate in higher level raids. Conclusion update would introduce expert mode, sorts of I mean, I mean, the idea of an expert mode is fine. I don't know if I like the specific suggestions. But, I don't know. I'm not voting for it because, you know, it just don't really, you know, doesn't appeal to me. Oh, here we go. I know I voted for this one. Concrete and terracotta have slab stairs and walls. I really don't like how you can't craft concrete slabs and stairs. Yes, just more options. More colorful options. That's good. I voted. I give it a 1 million out of 5. Jellyfish mob. Man, they even made their own things. Update, because of all the votes, I've added concept designs for the mob. Recent aquatic dates. Here's my quest. I mean, kind of reminds me of the squid, though. Is there anything different than the squid? It's not a blah blah blah. Natural mob, glows in the dark. It kind of sounds like glow squid. Comes in unique shapes and sizes. Aware of its sting. So it's a hostile mob. Common minor. This is really tiny. Minor damage comes in 3 sizes and multiple colors. Spawns in all ocean biomes and groups. Drops slime ball. Oh, that would be interesting. Get more slime balls. Okay. Moon jelly. Flat and tiny, spawns in large groups, lots of glow. You know, I like for slime balls. Another way to get slime balls, I think it's a good idea. I'm giving it I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 because I think more slime balls is good. Owls. Is anything, what would they do? This animal will be tamed like parrots and can sit on your shoulder, but the difference between, I already voted for this, 2 would be the owl can deliver sign books and but in the author space you would what? In the author space you would write the name of the person you want to send. Okay, so this is more for like multiplayer. I voted for it, I guess, just because it sounds kind of cool, but I give it 3 out of 5, even though I voted for it. Why am I skipping these? Abandoned castles and snow biomes and mountain. Oh. So they announced the mountain biome. Could they be adding abandoned castles? I voted for this. A giant tower looks over the snowy mountains. What could it be? A trap? A new challenge? Abandoned and destroyed, this castle holds many secrets. Loot found beneath its floors, new monsters, along with strays, inhabit its walls. The player can rebuild the structure or fight in its dungeons. I feel like I commented on this. Sounds familiar. I don't see. Maybe later on. Probably. Yeah, I give it a 4 out of 5. You know, it'd just be cool seeing some new structures and new dungeons, something. Java Parity, Spectator and Hardcore game modes to Bedrock Edition. Please add, okay. Spectator, yeah, Spectator mode would be pretty cool. I don't care about Hardcore. I have absolute zero intention of ever doing Hardcore because I don't like the idea of losing your world. I like keep building in my world over time. I don't want to give it up. So abandoning a game after you die just doesn't appeal to me. But Spectator could be pretty useful. So this will get a vote. I'll say 3.5 out of 5 because I don't care about Hardcore. Oasis. There are no oases in the game. The desert is pretty plain, and adding oasis would make it better, including palms and bamboo. I voted for this already. Pretty simple, yes. Palm trees, yes. Adding new stuff to the desert. 4 out of 5. 4.5 because palm trees. Colored redstone lamps. Colored redstone lamps, they make color. I've heard it's really hard to do that, but there are even mods of it. Yeah, I was watching the stream of one of the devs, and he was saying that color light is extremely difficult to do, or light in general is difficult to do. So it's probably not gonna come anytime soon, but it would be really cool. Why didn't I vote for this? Voted. I give it 5 out of 5 because color lights are cool. Pet dragons, this sounds dumb, but we're gonna look at it. How about having a dragon of your own in any size? Watch them grow from baby hatchling to an adult, including with its own elemental powers. We have to find it specifically, like water dragons will be in the sea temples. I don't know. Now the more you talk about it, the more I kind of like it. I'm voting for it. I don't know. 3 out of 5. Yeah. Meh. Died Elytra. Diable Elytra. Pretty self-explanatory. Why not? 3 out of 5. Dimension Skylands. Okay, this should be a little more fleshed out maybe. The Skylands would be like the Nether, but instead in the sky. It would be similar to the concept that was going to be released when Minecraft was in its early stages, called Sky Dimension, but a bit different. You would get to it by mining a new ore and creating blocks out of that ore. Using those blocks, you would build a portal similar to the Nether portal and light it with a special flint and steel made out of these ores. When you go in, you get teleported to a heaven-like place. Maybe it's own boss. You can make special items and decorate. I mean, well, why not? 3 out of 5. Just because, why not? New area. It would be cool. Sky. Crabs, lobster, crab traps. The crabs would be about the size of a silverfish and could be spawned in different variants like the tropical fish. The crab, if killed, would drop an item that looks like a crab. Or maybe it could be called raw crab, which is crab. The crab could be cooked in the crab meat. Crabs could be blocked. I place the crab traps in the water. I mean, for flavor. For flavor, why not? I like crabs. They taste good. I give it 3.5 out of 5. New biome. I like new biomes. I think I might do a video just on biomes ideas. There's a section just for biomes. I might go to that one. Cherry blossom trees would make an amazing addition to the game, would add some fancy to many people's worlds, like with oak trees, how you can harvest apples, you'll be able to harvest cherries. I don't, maybe like a variant of another biome, it would be okay. I don't think we really need a whole lot of them, but you know, extra flavor in the game, always good. 3 out of 5. More parity, Java parity custom world generation, super flat worlds, Java has them console. You can get super flat worlds. Can't do custom world generator, that I don't think so. Customizable, more custom world generation would be good. 4 out of 5. Even though I don't sound excited, it sounds interesting enough. It'd be cool. It'd be cool. Oh, okay. I want to skip the emerald armor. I'm gonna rice because I already know I like this one. Yes, I already voted for it. I want to see more different foods and plants and different like stuff to farm in the game. 5 out of 5 because more cool stuff. Okay, now let's go to emerald armor. It'd be cool if there's emerald armor. I already voted for this. Emerald armor and weapons. Strength and middle wood armor protection would be middle. Okay, between wood and gold. I don't know if I wanted it to be. Does that really make sense to be less than gold? I mean, I guess because it's easy to get. Now I think if they do emerald armor or weapons, it should be kind of like piglins with gold, but so like you wear the emerald armor around villagers and they give you discounts or something like that. I think that would be a good idea. I give it 3.5 out of 5. Okay, we're gonna do one more under review. Which one looks the most interesting? Crystal caves. This looks like it would fit into the next update. Mining is part of Minecraft, so why not add colorful crystal structures and geometric shapes to caves that can be found when you go deeper in the mines. And that's basically what's already in the update. We're voting 5 out of 5. They should add more variants of crystals other than what they've already shown. Different color crystals, maybe. Or different stuff. I don't know. Okay, well that's gonna be it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see me review any other different things, just write in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye!